guys, it's Bismoto. Out riding the Grom today. Figured I'd take a ride through the park and show you what the bike looks like with the small upgrades I did. Really hot again today, so I decided to go through the park, maybe try to stay out of the sun a little bit. Finally seen some people riding around some little 125Zs today. They may have been from the group from Kenosha, I don't know, because it was a mix of big bikes and little bikes, and they said they were going to do that today, so I kind of think that was them. I'll find out today when I get home and Facebook, see if they posted anything. But anyway. Yeah guys, I'll stop here real quick and I'll do a real quick video for you guys for how the bike looks now. I don't know, everybody complains about how hard it is to get neutral in the Grom, but I haven't had a problem with that yet. But this is the bike. I got the new Pro Taper bars on it. I think it looks a lot better. I put on the stock, I put back on stock levers because I don't know, I don't like the shorties. It just seems like they don't work as good to me. So, I mean, I don't know. I still have them. I could always put them back on if I want. And I put the red boomerangs on, so I think that looks a lot better than the silver ones they had on it. It actually matches the bike. I actually got red ones of these too I got to put on. That side's easy to put on. It's the other side that's kind of a pain. You got to like rip the side panel off and stuff to put it on, so I'll probably wait a little while for that. I put a regular oil dipstick in there too. It had like a fancy red anodized one. It was nice, but it was really hard to read, so I would rather have functionality over looks, I guess. But I still have that too in case I change my mind. But the red one did look nice, but I don't know, I need to make sure my oil's full more than I do to make the bike look good. The guy put a fender eliminator kit on it with it used to have like the luggage rack on the back, but I took the luggage rack part off, but that's easily bolted right back on. So, but yeah, I think it's a lot better with these on it. And I put these bar end mirrors on, and I like these bar end mirrors because they have this part here, so that acts like as a, I don't know, like a slider, I guess. So if I do wipe out, it'll hit that, and it's less likely to, hopefully less likely to scratch up the bike, I hope. I don't plan on dropping it, but you never know. And that's about it for the stuff I did to this. I really don't want to change up a lot of stuff on it. I kind of like the way it is stock. I just wasn't a big fan of the stock handlebars. So I put these on, and they seem a lot nicer. But yeah, I really like this bike. It's just so easy to ride compared to the other one. I think the other one is just kind of intimidating because it's so loud and obnoxious all the time, but yesterday I took the Ice Bear Mad Dog out for quite a long ride. I drove it to McHenry from, you know, I live over in Burlington. I drove it to McHenry. And that thing ran really good. I think it has fuel starving issues, so instead of messing around with all these mechanical fuel pumps, you know, these vacuum ones, whatever, I think I'm just going to put an electric one on it, so that way I'll never run into a fuel starvation issue. But man, I got that thing up to, I think it was almost 70 miles an hour yesterday. I mean, it was at a slight downhill, but still, it was pretty impressive. But on the flat, the thing will usually do around 60, something like that, 62, 63. I got this Grom up to 60 today, which was kind of amazing. I didn't think it was going to be able to do it, but it did it. And it was on a flat, and surprisingly it did it today when it was windy out, so that kind of amazed me a little bit. that even though it was windy, it was able to, I don't know what the heck is going on here. But yeah, I wish I would have met up with those guys if that was them from Kenosha. They went for barbecue today, and that I woke up about the time they were leaving, so there was no way I was going to make it, unfortunately. But it sounded like the guy wanted to ride big bikes, but it sounds like some people took their little bikes with them too, so that's cool that they did that though. And we still have a train blocking our way. I was going to go to a park over here, but this stupid train has been here now for a while, and I don't think it's going anywhere. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it up there, but there's a train blocking the way. I'm going to try to see if those guys with the bikes are up there, because that's the way they headed, so maybe they're still stuck up there. I want to see if they are, because if they are, I would like to meet up with them, but I got the feeling that they probably turned around. They weren't going to wait. Yeah, I don't see them. Yeah, they're not up there. They turned around. So that sucks. I was really hoping to bump into them, but I guess not. I don't know where all these guys think they're going. You might as well just turn around. The train's been sitting there now for about 20 minutes, so I don't think it's going anywhere soon. Hopefully it didn't crash into anybody or anything. Who knows? Happens around here. Dang it. I really wanted to meet up with some people to ride with, but that looks like it's not going to happen. But I do have an idea. I'm going to try... no, I'll go this way. We'll have to jump on Highway 50 for a little bit. But that shouldn't be a problem. People will just go around if they don't like it. Dairy Queen over there. I used to love that Dairy Queen. Well, maybe there's still hope. Maybe I'll bump into those guys somewhere. I don't know. Usually with Harley riders, I usually don't, you know, I'll try to wave to them, but a lot of times I won't anymore because they don't even wave back. So it's not even worth the effort. Seems like everybody else will wave though, pretty much. There are some Harley riders who wave, but not very often. If they wave first, I'll wave back at them. Nice day at the lake, Silver Lake. Man, this heat is outrageous. I keep thinking it's gonna. I keep looking outside. I seen the clouds coming in, and I thought it cooled off, but boy, was I wrong. It's still scorching out here. Oh, Jesus. This little bike is so quiet and so easy to throw into turns and stuff. I love it. Goes fast enough, gets me where I gotta go. And I have a lot of fun getting to where I want to go. Man, I tried to put these grips on yesterday, man. It was hard as hell. They didn't want to go over on the throttle side at all. It was a big old pain in the ass. I had the grip like virtually inside out and shoved it on that way and folded itself back on to the handlebar, and man, that was a pain. Yeah, I'm doing this in like 92-degree weather, sweating my ass off. I kind of wish when I put these handlebars on, though, I wish I would have, when I drilled the holes, I would have drilled this one up a little bit more farther that way. But I'm not going to change it now. The way it is, it's the way it's going to stay. I don't want to have a bunch of holes drilled in my handlebars, so I don't know about this, guys. This looks pretty sketchy. Oh boy. The whole problem with this is everybody's coming home from Lake Geneva probably right now. So I'm probably not going to have much of an opening here. Oh, I probably should have went right then and there, but I'll go after this black car as long as they... Jesus. It's like they slow down when they're coming up to the stoplight, and if everybody would just stay one speed, it would be so much easier. Well, somebody's gonna have to slow down here. That's all I could say. Like it or not. Well, hopefully I don't die. Here goes nothing. Come on, little Grom, let's go. We got this. She's already doing 57. Not too bad, not too shabby. Yeah, see, the speed limit here is supposed to be 55. I'm doing 57, almost 60, and people are still going quite a bit faster than what I'm going. If everybody would just do the speed limit, it wouldn't be such a problem. I think Honda should have made these bikes like 150 cc's. That probably would have been just enough to get you at 60, 65 miles an hour, no problem. But whatever, I like the way how it is. Yay. We made it. Holy crap, I found those guys. I wonder... Yeah, I bet it is them. I bet it is. I bet it is them. I recognize it. Alright guys, I'm going to stop here. I will be back. Well guys, we made it safely off of Highway 50 at least. Yeah, we'll head out to that park here in Silver Lake. Seeing that we made it around that train. I thought I seen those guys from the K-Town Little Braps, but they must be eating at McDonald's, so I didn't want to bother them. But I did grab a soda real quick and guzzle that down because that was pretty damn hot. Oh, this little bike is so much fun. I hope all you guys who bought the Vaders and stuff from watching my videos, I hope you guys have as much fun on those as I do on my bikes. I mean, I liked my Vader when it was stock. It was a lot of fun. It reminds me a lot of what this bike is. You know, this Grom. I mean, the Grom is, you know, it's underpowered, but it's a fun bike. I like it a lot. I mean, they make the big bore kits for them and stuff like that, but I don't know, they're kind of pricey and stuff like that, and I really don't want to put a lot of money into this. I kind of want to just leave it the way it is and enjoy it. And you got, it costs quite a bit once you do it, because then you got to buy like all the tuning stuff and all that. And I don't really want to get involved in all that kind of stuff. I wouldn't even know how to set it up anyway. I don't understand all the air, fuel, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's got to be this number, whatever. Yeah. Ah, sure is nice under here, underneath these trees. Ah. Really nice place to ride right here. Pretty nice truck. We'll go to the picnic areas. Oh man, this bike is so much fun. Moss Denter. Oh, somebody's having a family picnic. How fancy. Well, we won't interrupt their family picnic. We'll go this way. I wouldn't mind going mountain biking again. Looks fun. I had somebody ask me about the Z190 swap, whatever. The swap is not hard at all. It's just basically a bolt, and I did have to like kind of, when I was putting the motor mounts in, or the motor and the mounts, it was kind of hard for me to get the holes lined up because it seemed like they were off a little bit. The mounts were off a little bit. So what I had to do is I had to stick like a screwdriver in one side and like put the bolt in following like the tip of the screwdriver, you know, and shimmy around the screwdriver to make the holes line up. And that was about all I really had to do. And I put like 8th grade bolts in it and stuff like that. That was like the hardest part. The second hardest part is finding an exhaust for it. The only place I know to get an exhaust for it that will fit will be the Moto Kit. It's a website, just a Moto Kit, and you got to get the Kep Speed exhaust, the GP1 I believe it is, the low mount one. That one will fit. It's still a little tight, but it does fit. And that was like probably my biggest problems with the ZS190. Otherwise, the wiring's pretty simple. It's just like 4 wires, and you just pretty much color match it, and you have like 1 extra wire. I believe there's like 2 yellow wires, and the one you just don't even wire in. You can wire in either one of the yellow wires. It doesn't matter as long as you use one of them. I believe it was yellow. Don't quote me on this. I'll have to go back and look, but it's 1 wire that you have double the color of, and you just not use one of them, that's all. And everything seems like it works better. You know, it got rid of the Vader charging issues, you know, like where they say the Vader didn't have enough power to charge itself, whatever. Well, once you do that, once you put the new motor in, it doesn't have any charging problems at all. And my headlights always stay bright and everything, so. I would say though, change your battery right away in the Vader. The battery that the Vader comes with is crap. It really is. That was probably the first thing that went out on me on that bike was the battery. So I just went on eBay and I bought a gel cell battery. And that worked just fine. But I actually bought a battery for a Honda Grom because once I put all the Grom plastics on it, a Honda Grom battery fit in it perfect. So, you know, I mean, because that's what the undertail battery, I guess that's battery box or whatever, is made to hold. So I just bought like a normal Grom battery for it. And so far, the battery's been working fine, and that's better than what I've been buying on eBay all the time now. Is I've been buying all the gel cell batteries for all my bikes. The only one that doesn't have one right now was this Grom right here, which I'll bet the Grom has still the stock battery in it, I bet. Well, that looks like a fun hill climb. Jeez. The Honda Grom swing arm fits on the back of the Vader too. You just gotta do a little bit of grinding on the bushings a little bit, and that's it. I mean, not a lot, just a tiny bit, and then it'll slide right on. And like I said, the plastics all go on. You might have to trim some on the tail when you put the undertail on. You know, the battery box, whatever part. That you might have to trim just a tiny bit, but it's easy to figure out. But other than that, everything just bolted right on. No problem. I used air box mount for the oil cooler to hold the oil cooler up. It's all simple. I mean, once you start digging into it, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're afraid to do the 190 swap, don't be. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, and I did it no problem, and I did it in my kitchen, so it was pretty easy. Well, anyways, guys, this video is getting a little long, so I'm going to let you go, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, like, subscribe, and get out there and ride. Talk to you later. Bye.